Our recording. You sound just
That
like
was a
the
terrible
intro.
idea.
What did you think would happen?
I don't know, but it went up my nose.
I really don't feel that, like, much sympathy.
It went up my nose.
I was... Alright.
What the freak? With the green screen with the freak.
What's wrong with it?
It's like peeking out at top. You see it?
I don't, actually. It just looks like it's part of the...
It was peeking
Oh,
out.
that's-
It was like that. It was looking like
That's
that.
not good.
So we gotta just fix it.
That's
Do
no
I look
good.
red? I look red. Spooky.
Whoa!
Spooky season.
You should open with that.
No, I'm gonna
Maybe
open
not.
with me getting water at my nose.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
And then we'll throw that in there. What up?
Hi! Welcome back to
Welcome back.
Dunger.
To start the game.
Okay.
Get the game started.
So
What the freak happened last time, Daniel?
I do not remember. A lot
You
of
should.
exposition happened.
You should remember. We did some free time.
Wait. We did some free time, and then we all watched the videos
Yes.
that Monokuma gave us,
Yes.
and my family was all dead, and everybody else was like, oh no.
We don't know that they were dead. They're the couch.
No,
was
but the
trash.
implication is that something happened.
Yeah.
So I'm in chapter 1 of school life. Load this saved game. Continue. Yes. I just had to select continue like 4 different times. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just
what the
created.
freak?
That looks like a pretty good like summary of this game so far.
Oh, and then, do you remember? After that, we had the little interaction where we had to go hunt down Sayaka because she was freaking out.
Oh yeah, was
and
that
then
important?
Monokuma was like, "Your flagpole."
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seemed a little out of character for our mysterious villain.
It's not, but
Yeah.
you'll learn.
All right.
All right, cool. Monokuma did come along. Was really enjoying the game. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms.
Yeah.
I thought it was yours too. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty hot. I mean, shaken.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
sorry for making you worry
Daniel,
about
I
me.
love her. I cannot stress. You're right. Oh.
You're right. I'm going to lay down for a bit.
With a nod and a small bow, like a good kawaii girl, she disappeared into her room.
I'm glad they animated it.
She just the door. She just zoomed through the door. Oh, and she's a crane. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot
she
that.
attacked your house. I
forgot that.
That's my theory.
Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room.
That we already decided.
It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own.
Oh man, nothing like a deranged video to get me going in the morning. You know? I don't know what time of day it is, to be fair.
It tells you.
It's daytime. That does not narrow it down.
Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem. Isn't that right? I have to find my Makoto voice.
Isn't that me opening my math book?
Okay. Can't even decide what the biggest problem. Shut up. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us?
My couch?
Or are we our biggest problem? That Hifumi guy is pretty big. I want to get out of here. Do you still remember any of the characters?
Yes,
Not really.
I actually been reviewing like
Nice,
mentally
nice.
very frequently.
But I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same?
No, have you seen Sakura?
Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now.
Forget Hifumi. Sakura is definitely the biggest problem.
It's true. He weighs more, but she could do more damage.
Yeah. Ding dong. A nice save.
When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's just
Who's
Makoto
they?
voice is just like his eyes.
What?
When I opened my eyes, they darted to the clock. His eyes darted to the clock.
I thought somebody knocked on his door and then he opened it and they just ran over to his clock real fast.
It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it.
Taka just comes in and he's like, "This is 8 seconds slow."
Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here?
Wait, someone is here. Oh, I haven't opened
You
the
haven't
door
opened
yet.
the door yet.
Gotcha. What's this thing?
It's night.
Sorry. Sorry. Alright.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late.
What? No, come in. I mean, what? Sayaka.
I just didn't want any other characters to have an option to speak to you.
Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
My body's trembling. Something really weird just happened.
You can look. It shows you on the controller what Y is.
I need you to not judge me this early into the episode.
Something weird.
Just a little while ago.
It is her. It's a typo.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a typo. It's her.
Oh. Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room.
The second game has a lot of typos in the localization.
And all
It
of a
gets pretty
sudden,
bad.
my door started rattling and shaking.
Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. She kind of sounded like me. Yeah, it was there.
The air had been... She's doing it herself.
Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open.
It's gonna sound awful.
Locked. Yeah, that's not what I wanted it to sound like in my head. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder.
Your clock is behind!
I'm sorry, forget I can't hit the table.
Oh, it's okay.
I was so scared I couldn't even move.
So what happened?
I couldn't move. After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by. Then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
It feels like you're trying extra hard to do high pitch today.
Does it?
A little bit.
I just haven't done it since the last time we recorded.
That's fair.
But there was nobody there.
Someone tried to force their way into your room?
That's weird, because I tried to do the exact same thing like 10 minutes ago.
But who would do something like that?
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then?
You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime.
The same thing would happen. What kind of... She'd sit there and wait.
Yeah, I know.
But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise,
Then
I'll kill them.
why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
Ew, no! What?
All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room which each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But two people sharing one room is, icky.
Ah!
But yeah, like that.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that.
Alright, sure.
Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. Meanwhile, he's like, good putt. Sorry.
Alright, Romeo, take it down a notch.
I'm sorry.
No, I know, me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but...
What up?
If you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms? Just for tonight, so like you die instead?
Switch room? That is kind of what she's asking. It's fine. If it'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours?
Because I'm definitely gonna, like, sniff
everything.
stuff. Yeah.
That's what he talks about all the time. He's like, her scent. That doesn't, like, concern you?
It's fine, I trust you.
In that case, then.
I hope I get one of those, like, interact with everything screens, and it's just to sniff the rest of the room.
Okay. Ding dong bing bong, it's nighttime.
Oh no, it's nighttime.
as such, it is soon the doors to the... Okay then. Sweet dreams.
Good night.
Ah! This is what it looks like. Oh man, it's already nighttime.
I legit was so confused. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right
She
now.
kind of looks like she's about to punch you. I'm really sorry about this, Makoto.
Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too.
That's right, we'll have to trade keys.
Again!
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Oh yeah, I forget that this is a thing that just happens every 5 minutes.
Hey, are you gonna say you were just kidding?
What if I wasn't just kidding?
Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face.
I couldn't tell if it was though, because it only took up 2 centimeters of it.
I think it was a worm.
It looks like a hair fell off.
Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Eating bugs like a bird. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it.
We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again,
She'd already flown away.
there was another worried expression there.
Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what.
I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. That happened too.
This feels like it's gonna come into play.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's a little trick to opening.
Yeah.
You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door while you pull it out.
It's an easy joke to be
I
made
know,
there.
I know. Just do that and the other door should open, no problem.
Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right?
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot.
And it's not like I'm ever gonna have to pee or anything.
Yeah.
But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you.
Dude, I literally go to the bathroom like 4 times before I go to bed. Like, I'll go to the bathroom, and then I'll be like, okay, I gotta take my medication. And then I'll be like, well, I should go to the bathroom again, just in case. And then I'll, like, lay down, and then I'll be like, I think I have to go to the bathroom again. And I don't know why, but it's like a habit I've gotten into.
I'm so glad the internet knows this about you.
Well, I better get going.
I low-key do the same thing, too, though.
See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before. I'm not psychic, just kidding. Oh, yep. Alright, honey. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Good night, then.
Good night. I
I'm
love
gonna
you.
eat my fist now.
I love you. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room.
I hope it's the exact same sprite.
I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life.
It's like they're all dead.
Good. Nobody's here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room.
Not the first time, I'm sure. What, she has a trash can? It's bougie in here.
We have a trash can too.
Do we really?
We do, yeah.
Ours ain't pink.
So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look like any different from mine.
It looks way better.
It smells nice though. I think there was subconsciously some of that coming in when I made the joke. It do be how he be though.
No.
Better not
Don't
leave the
leave.
room.
There we go.
The bed itself looked exactly the same, but knowing Sayaka slept on it makes me look forward to trying it out for myself. He's a high school boy. Nice, we got money from her bed.
What? No, it's... Alright.
It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek.
I don't like where this is going.
That's... There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we'd found in the Alv room.
Also, a lot of just crumpled up paper with nothing written on it.
Yeah, I don't know. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. It's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again.
Nah, she's psychic. She'll do it at some point. I don't know what I should be looking at.
I think you just have to click on the trash can. Maybe that, I'm not really sure. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, and next to it is a map of the body's vital organs.
Here's the blue spots, here's the red spots.
Red is for blood.
Stab 'em in red.
Makoto knife.
Alright, what else can I look at?
I think you just click on the bed again, honestly.
Really?
I think so.
No.
Oh,
check out the
genuinely
bathroom.
don't know that.
I gotta
Yeah, I'm
smell her
confused.
bathroom
All the girls'
first.
private bathrooms have locks on them.
Oh, that could be helpful.
I'm a little reluctant to go in. Oh,
Okay,
we just have to
but-
click around. Sometimes the game does that where you just have to click enough stuff to progress.
fair.
I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon.
There we
As I
go.
lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent.
There's like a gland in her neck.
Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Is this how cranes reproduce? They
yeah.
just like they shoot pheromones out of their necks. Feeling a little better than before I fell asleep.
A little bit better than before when he was.
Oh, it's my break. It's my break.
Stop coughing on our darn show. Oh, I forget that Monokuma's a thing. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. It's very specific. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of the rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
He's a little Mickey
Wow.
Mousey.
I
What?
love him.
Yeah, no, he's pretty great.
So much. Ding dong, bing bong.
Dong dang bing bong. What?
Top level commentary as we drink water together at the same time.
You know what? Nothing was happening.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. Get ready to greet another beautiful...
Are you just trying to cut him off weird?
I just don't have patience to listen to
You don't have to. I've told you. You can skip through it. It's
the
the same
thing I
thing.
do, and you're like, sometimes it's different.
No, like skip through the lines that you know are the same, and then I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered. I'm in Sayaka's room.
Yeah, definitely Sayaka's room.
Also, that sharp inhale I did earlier as Makoto really hurt. I forgot there's still some water in my nose. I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going.
Yeah, you better.
I left Sayaka's room, made my way to the den. I just forgot it was me.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot.
fair.
I'm sorry.
You're like 90% of the voice.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there.
Oh boy, I can't wait to do all these voices.
Hello, Makoto, and good morning! Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning. These are all mine.
I know.
Morning! I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers.
You all are, that's why you're here.
And the ones who showed up a little late. Okay, you're gonna tell me that these are model high schoolers?
Yo.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup would just not cooperate this morning.
It looks like you still didn't get it figured out, did you, honey?
She's cute. I don't know what you're going off about.
She just doesn't have a nose.
in this image, no.
I don't know.
Well,
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual.
I have like 4 ideas of what that could mean, and none of them are that great.
I think it's poop.
Thanks, Matt. That
We're
was
the
one of
types with a
them.
more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
indeed.
I suppose I'm late.
Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
My bad, guys. Slipped right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is it so awful to be late?
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Also, you have all the losers, and I have all the, like, model high school students.
Look, you chose these.
Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace.
Hey, don't talk about Toko like that.
But regardless, everyone had arrived.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it was supposed to go.
Except for Sayaka, right? Because she's dead.
Wait, aren't we still missing some people?
And the rich kid. What's his name? Byakuya.
Wow, I'm impressed. Good job, good job. Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category.
Mostly in the model category.
No, that's Junko. So for her to be so late,
What's going on? Did something happen? Yo. Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here.
Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together.
listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly.
Oh no! It's turning into a crane!
I need to
Sorry.
go. I have to go check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall.
But he doesn't have his key.
I was gonna say he doesn't have wings, so how did he fly? But that's probably a better point.
He doesn't have his key, so he's going to be the one shaking on the door and freaking her out, and she only knew about it beforehand because she's not psychic, remember?
Where I headed first was she just saw that my room where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night,
She could have just...
the room had been completely transformed.
It's like one table flipped over and a couple scratches. It's not that...
What?
Wait, it's open. She must have really had to pee. Good thing I taught her the trick.
But she didn't seem to remember. She sliced everything with a sword.
Or her heron claws. Crane claws. She's not a heron. I don't know which one. All right. Let's
Click
open
on something.
Let's open the sword. Here, let's check the open
This
sword.
is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka?
Maybe she's in the sheath.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense.
Hey,
It's the
Sayaka?
sheath for the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed.
Where
More
could it
importantly,
be?
where's Sayaka? I'll just tell you right now, he's gonna do this until you find her.
All right, but this is important.
You
right?
have an opportunity to look at everything again. There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key.
Mukut.
I gave it to Sayaka. Wait, this is Makoto's room. According to my room key, I'm Sayaka. More importantly, where's Sayaka?
He doesn't even say
even
what
try.
that is.
He's like, whatever.
All right. I get it, fam. We'll look at the wall first.
There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor.
She's been pecking at it like crazy.
More importantly, where's Sayaka?
Okay, I'll go in the bathroom.
I better check the bathroom.
I haven't actually seen it yet.
Let's take a look
Let's take a dump real quick.
inside.
And then, is she dead? Oh? Sayaka! You spilled paint everywhere!
Rest in peace. I was gonna have a whole thing. I was gonna take out the recorder and play this song on it, but I didn't have time to learn. I was gonna like print out a picture of her.
Isn't this copyrighted? Like, the intro is definitely long enough to be copyrighted.
Anyways, best girl is dead.
Cool.
It makes me so sad, Daniel, because she's literally my favorite girl. In the mild rant, she's my favorite girl in the entire series. I love Sayaka. I love her. And she was the first one to die. Mm-hmm. I hate it.
I know.
It's so tragic.
Yeah.
But it's very telegraphed, so
It is.
you know.
Can I put the microphone
Yeah, you
back?
put the microphone back. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming.
You or Makoto?
I did yell. I did yell when I streamed this. If you want to see my stream, it's on this channel somewhere when I originally played the game.
Cool.
What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself into my brain. And then...
Sayaka, you okay?
Also, yes, we haven't even acknowledged the pink blood.
Yeah, I don't...
It's a stylistic choice.
I kind of like it,
Everything
but
went
it's...
black. They will tell you, the people will tell you, in the comments that you won't read, the people will tell you that, that it was for, like, age restriction
Right,
rating.
it makes sense.
I don't think that's true. I think the general consensus of the community is no, it's just what they wanted to do for the style of the game.
That's fair.
When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge... It's jarring how quickly you get used to it eventually.
Yeah,
Like,
makes sense.
Yeah. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me.
Oh, hey, Sayaka.
Again, it was someone I'd seen before.
She hasn't moved a wink.
Oh, you're awake, finally. Are you okay?
Hey, you're awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
What, is this a meme?
Yes.
Is this the, what's it called? Is it Witcher or something?
It's not Witcher. It's, I think it's Elder
Red Dead?
Scrolls.
Is it Elder Scrolls? It's
think
Elder
so.
Scrolls. I'm mad.
Sorry. Now's no time for sleeping. Get up.
You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well, it's no surprise considering what happened.
I knocked you unconscious.
What happened? The second person that's just punched him. Hey, are you okay?
Forget about that. Where's Sayaka?
More importantly, where's Sayaka?
That's what it
So it
is.
wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real?
That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead.
A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me.
Oh, my despair.
Push the button!
It's our highest form of comedy.
I shut up and took off running.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
You're the only one who saw it.
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead.
No, I have to see for myself.
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out at the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead! Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. They also love to flash back to it, and I hate it. I realized she was really gone.
Look at how long her neck is.
She's so dead, and it's so sad.
Huh.
She's got a shapely collarbone, Daniel. What about it?
It's like 6 feet below her chin. That's
I
what
love
about
her.
it. None of us want to be here right now either.
Then why?
Shouldn't it be obvious? Monica Kuma, he told us all to come here.
Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come home. Right now, we need to do whatever he says.
just come. Not come home. Sorry,
Did I say?
continue.
Oh, we're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
I don't know how to say this. I feel like her voice is less girly than you're making it. That's all. Carry on.
I don't think I've ever had one. I think I just kind of talk.
Kind of true. That's kind of what I did for her too. I
don't
kind
need
of
to
just
make
read.
any more
No,
sacrifices
no,
than we
we already have Celeste. We're not doing this again.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
You're kind of sus yourself, Makoto, like you were there.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
Nah, I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
Entirely what the game's been telling you is happening.
What's
yeah,
the matter?
Makoto doesn't want to accept it.
You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling
No,
gun.
but my dove has died! My crane... What?
Makoto just loses it at that line. He's like, no! And just goes after him.
Don't you remember what I told you when all this began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to the little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? What?
I was like, that's a pretty accurate description for her face.
Someone killed someone!
It is amazing what people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on, don't assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Stop talking.
No, it's great. I love Byakuya. I
Before
love
we do
him as a
anything else,
character.
I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. Hifumi, if one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you killed someone, you get to leave.
Woo, woo, woo.
Why are you laughing?
It's cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy. You could just kill someone and waltz on out of here. You're super naive. Devilishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. You must pass all classes with a C- or above. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However,
after you kill someone, we start classes.
even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
What is it, the not get caught? You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. Unless they are discovered.
Is this your TikTok dance?
No, I was just grooving, but thanks
Okay.
for judging me. Yeah, you can't get caught. That is what talking about is not.
In other words,
Bingo! Not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which means you naturally need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in big debate showdown. I'm really struggling today.
Okay.
during the trial, you'll have to
During the trial, only Toko and Makoto will
Not
be
even
present.
Toko. That looks more like Chihiro than Toko.
During the trial, you'll have to present
You
your
already said
arguments.
And once everything comes to an end,
Read it all out loud, Daniel.
Nat, could you not interrupt Monokuma? He's trying to read his lines for me, so I
Oh,
don't
my
have
bad.
to.
if the answer you've arrived at is correct,
I really
Throw
like.
a party!
I really like his judgment seat up
Yeah,
there.
no, it's pretty good.
He's so chubby.
only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
So what's the punishment?
However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Okay.
Which, of course, means your school life will come to an end.
And-
as far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
And like the rest of your life comes to an end too, I assume, right?
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution.
Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean?
What could he mean? What does he mean, Chihiro?
Execution is execution.
Thank you for speaking, Monokuma. I get a water break.
Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Wow.
So, to make sure I understand.
Execution. Poison chair. Sorry.
Poison chair.
Electric gas. That was the bit. Yeah.
If we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it.
Alright, well the Danganronpa freaking furry canon is that Sayaka's a crane, Taka's a chimpanzee.
So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system or an inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Perfect. A new rule.
Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that?
Yep.
A class trial? What the heck is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it.
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Such punishment only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What? Punishment?
Zooms in again.
Execution! Execution! I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up.
Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this.
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm turning it up a little bit, so.
Alright. The evil is standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then,
Oh, this isn't the best shot.
I don't know what to talk about. Monokuma's having a great time.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Look, she's cute. I can't deny that.
She is. Just saying there's a bear in my way.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir.
What is... Who was that? What does Thor's hammer have to do with this?
Gungnir is a Norse thing.
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open.
Like they weren't already.
And just like that, she never moved again. So welcome to Danganronpa.
Is that just gonna be in there every time we come into the gym?
So welcome to Danganronpa. I feel like this is the first, because like Sayaka dying, everyone's like, yeah, obviously, like it's setting up for her to either be like our partner or the first death. But like, I totally did not expect that when I was playing. And it's just like, what? What the, what? Why?
A little unexpected.
What the? I don't.
This can't be real.
Just let him, yeah.
Well now.
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. Now you guys understand, right? Execution. Now you see just how serious I am.
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Wow.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears.
That's not important. Where's Sayaka?
More importantly, where's Sayaka? An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend,
She definitely can't deny it.
was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. I think it translates better in Japanese because it's like, she's dead. It was her death.
The death
in
of a
simpler
human being.
terms, it was her death.
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in a prison or something?
I changed my mind.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma! Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file.
Monokuma file!
The Monokuma file! It's an iconic line.
I love it.
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of
Okay.
thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse.
Yeah, I had a little like hiccup happening.
So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
Correct. That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused.
I like how Monokuma actually has animations for leaving and showing up, and everyone else just teleports.
They all just like cardboard cutouts. He left us at a total loss.
2 total losses.
He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us.
That's not good.
And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word.
It's not gonna get any warmer.
The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here.
Yep.
We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion.
It's like the 5th time this.
It was the worst situation imaginable.
We've all looked at each other like that.
And yet, in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Yeah. Now's no time to wait. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing you can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceit certainly isn't going to help anything.
Saying stuff like that is just...
How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die?
Also, I didn't worry too much about Junko and Aoi's voice being similar, because I knew that Junko wouldn't be around
That's
much.
fair.
So.
Death is only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt.
I'm trying not to bump the...
If that happens, you only have self to blame.
that's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course. Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way am I letting someone kill me. Alright, let's do this. I'll stab him with my hair.
Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength.
This episode is sponsored by Nike.
No, what?
Just do it.
Oh my gosh, they love that phrase in this series. We just gotta do it. They say it so much and I hate it. But they're right, we just have to do this. I think it's again just a Japanese thing
Right,
that
yeah.
sounds cooler in Japanese. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out.
Where's Sayaka? Sorry.
I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know.
If she was like a psychic, shouldn't she have like known?
Otherwise, I knew. She always said she was kidding. I knew I'd never be able to accept her death.
Yeah, but like she still knew. Her intuition should have told her that someone was killing her, right? Like,
Which is why.
what?
I don't have any choice. I have to do this. You say as if she wasn't aware that someone was killing her. I think she knew when they were killing her that someone was killing her.
She should have not like in the moment.
I know. I have to do this. All right. So, before we proceed,
Yeah.
I feel it is a good time to end the episode.
Yes, it is.
Of course. Basically, we're about to go into investigation mode. It's just a volleyball. It's not that exciting. We're about to go into investigation
It says it's
mode.
named Hifumi Yamada.
It's his egg. He hatches it.
Oh, my offspring.
But before,
Oh, Mr. Nagy, will you sit on my offspring?
anyways,
Will it be my Naegi?
anyway, you know he's drawn Impreg. You know he has. Anyways, before we go into investigation mode, I always like to hear just gut reaction. Do you have any theories?
No, because they all involve Sayaka.
What do you mean?
Like she was kind of a central like character.
I mean, like on who
She,
killed
I mean,
her.
obviously she's a suspect, right? Like she's framed to be the mysterious. Like we can't focus on this too long. We just have to move on, kind of thing.
All right.
Other than that, I also feel like I don't know, fam.
Why?
I don't know. I don't have enough information.
That's
to go
fair.
on.
I thought you were
I also
circling.
think
what's his face?
these two girls,
Yeah.
Toko and
Yes.
Hiro are the kind that are supposed to just not be very threatening. So
Okay.
I feel like that would be a nice pathway for it to go. But I feel like
So you just said
Kyoko, Byakuya, like
Yeah.
Mondo, Sakura, like I don't think any of them are killers because they're like obviously the bad
Yeah.
guys.
Alright.
She could be. She could
Alright.
be. She looks sus.
Well, in the next episode, we'll go into investigation mode. We'll see if you have any theories that grow throughout the investigation.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
But in between episodes, I'm gonna go get a sandwich because I forgot to eat lunch. So
That's fair.
Thanks for watching. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Not you. My wife. She's dead. I mean, my wife is beautiful. My waifu is dead. Let's clarify.
wife is dead.
What is that from?
Don't know.
All right. Well, anyways, we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Rip Junko.
You want to hear something cool?
What?